Mormon people, we love you. We really feel sorry for you to be taken in by misinformation. We're reading through the Book of Mormon as asked. In Ether 5:4, the three witnesses establish truth according to the Book of Mormon. So let's take a look at one of them. David Whitmer was the third baptized in Mormonism, but he was excommunicated in 1838 as an apostate. Although he liked the Book of Mormon, he was out of the Mormon Church. Can we accept the LDS claim for the credibility of the Book of Mormon based on David Whitmer's testimony? Here is his testimony in 1887, shortly before his death. If you believe my testimony to the Book of Mormon, if you believe that God spake to us three witnesses by his own voice, then I tell you that in June 1838, God spake to me again by his own voice from the heavens and told me to separate myself from among the Latter-day Saints. The heads of the church and many of the members had gone deep into error and blindness. About the same time that I came out, the Spirit of God moved upon quite a number of the brethren who came out with their families. All of the 8 witnesses who were then living, except the 3 Smiths, came out. Peter and Christian Whitmer were dead. Oliver Cowdery came out also. Martin Harris was then in Ohio. The church went deeper and deeper into wickedness and addressed to all believers in Christ, page 2728. So for testimonies, will the LDS accept this testimony from David Whitmer? In Kirtland with Martin and Oliver, Whitmer pledged loyalty to a prophetess who used a black seer stone and danced herself into trances. If there were snake handlers, will the 3 witnesses go for that too? He evidently followed James Jesse Strang for a while. One who, like Joseph Smith, claimed to find plates, which he translated with the Urim and Thummim. He also had witnesses who claimed to see the plates. Their testimony got recorded, much like the testimony of 11 witnesses in the Book of Mormon. In a letter to David Whitmer on December 2nd, 1846, William E. McClellan said, James J. Strang told me that all the witnesses to the Book of Mormon yet alive were with him, except Oliver, the Ensign of Liberty, Kirtland, Ohio, April 1847. Do you see how gullible the Book of Mormon witnesses were? Whitmer went from Strang to the McClellan group but never returned to the Mormon Church. Toward the end of his life, he was a member of the Church of Christ, another small group following the Book of Mormon. Joseph Smith had written Whitmer off. I'm just going to insert donkey rather than the word Joseph used here. He said, this poor man who professes to be much of a prophet has no other dumb donkey to ride but David Whitmer. To forbid his madness when he goes up to curse Israel, and this donkey, not only not being of the same kind as Balaam's, he brays out cursings instead of blessings. Poor donkey. History of the Church, Volume 3, page 228. What can be said for this man as a witness to the Book of Mormon, except raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever, Jude 13. Mind these people used a lot of harsh language as they talk to each other, LDS to LDS.